I had a career-ending back injury that ended my Army career really before it really got started. And so by then I was a company commander in the Army Reserve, which was kind of cool to be so young and to get to do that. But that all came to an end, and then it was like, well, you got to be a lawyer now. I mean, that's what you're trained to do. And so I needed to go and find a law job. And I did at a firm that doesn't exist anymore in its current form in Oklahoma City. And I was going to get my start there and just kind of get going. But my wife found, and I don't know how, she doesn't know how to this day, but she found the job posting for First Liberty looking for a lawyer. And she sent my resume down, and so I'd already gotten my job. I graduated from law school. I'm studying for the bar exam. I have my job, and I get a phone call asking me to come down and interview. I said, okay, well, I'm kind of interested. I'm curious about what this is, so I'll come down. And as we're going through the interview process, I thought, well, who would do this job? This sounds like a really difficult task. It was, hey, we're this little tiny outfit, and we want us to take on like suing the United States or suing the states, various states or counties and school districts and cities and whatever in order to advance religious liberty. I mean, that seemed like a big job and a little tiny outfit, and I don't know, it just seemed strange to me that, and I get done and I'm walking out of the hall, in the hall, and then I go down to my car. My wife goes, well, what was it all about? I said, I don't know. I said, but is it okay? Would it be okay if they offered me a job? And I said yes, even though it would be a 50% pay cut. We'd live in a place that we had not intended to live, and I'd be practicing an area of the law that I know nothing about. And she goes, okay, if that's what the Lord wants, that's what we're going to do. And most of our clients are just regular folks that are just trying to go about their lives, and then they face this religious discrimination in some way. They're not out looking for the fight. They're just trying to live a peaceful life with their neighbors and in their communities, and they're not trying to. They don't want to cause any trouble. And it took me a little while to figure out that, like, this is not an exciting time for them. Their case is very exciting to me, but it's not an exciting time. It's a very stressful time. They're scared and they're nervous. It's kind of funny. I'm not necessarily a Thomas Jefferson fan, but he actually put this in one of his letters, that religious liberty guards against state absolutism. And this is something that I really couldn't fully understand until I actually taught overseas for a week in Constanța, Romania, at Ovidius University, which is this concept that your rights, your individual freedoms, pre-exist government. Like Declaration of Independence says, that you are endowed by your Creator with inalienable rights. That those rights come from somewhere other than government. They pre-exist the government. And so the thing that every totalitarian regime or every communist regime has always tried to do, like Eastern Europe, what they did, and Soviet Union, is that they want to take away any personal allegiance you have to some power that's greater than the state. And as a result of that, protecting religious liberty is the most important thing I think we can do, because without it, then your rights really just come from the government, which means you have no rights at all, and that can't be the state of affairs. My whole family thanks you. I mean, we embarked on this mission as a leap of faith, and it's been an incredible journey, and really, I've always looked at it as that I work for you. I work for the people who support us, and I'm on the mission that you are also on, that the Lord has put us all on together, which is to go fight for religious liberty and to expand it, not just defend it, but to expand religious liberty to the place that it is supposed to be, that our founding fathers intended for religious liberty to occupy in our lives. I'm Hiram Sasser, and I'm first in the fight.